Either you believe that the moves yesterday from authorities, and welcome to the show, by the way, Pete, what a time for it. Either the moves yesterday evening weren't sufficient, or this is a monster buying opportunity in some of these banks. Which one is it, Pete?
So I think it's going to be a buying opportunity. I started buying Friday, obviously too early. I do think we're going to see more and more from the Fed. Having said that, it's not surprising. They didn't quite do enough this weekend. And also the complete narrative has changed. At this point, the only thing everyone's thinking about, and I think partly rightfully so, is unrealized bond losses, right? Nothing else matters. Everyone's got their attention on unrealized bond losses. So anyone with accrual accounting, whether it's banks or financial institutions in general, are going to come under severe scrutiny. And the lending program, while interesting, doesn't do a lot of that. To me, it doesn't fix right. It's if you had $100 of deposit and you need to sell bonds before that are worth 90 cents on the dollar, okay, you had to monetize that 10-cent loss. Well, now you get to park at the Fed, borrow 100, but you haven't fixed that loss. So I think that's going to be the thing that solves this market, is starting to get to a sense of how big these unrealized losses are and how you get around that.
So, Pete, you said they need to do more. Can you tell me what that more actually is?
Well, I think one thing is we really should have pushed harder to get some sort of private solution for SVB, right? Something where someone comes and buys it. We see something done other than just this guarantee and this vague word about we're not protecting the debt holders or the equity holders. So I think Haley was exactly right when she just mentioned that people are going to sell equity in these other banks because the equity has been unprotected. I think we need to figure out, how do we get some of these companies merged? How do we get some of them bought? How do we start thinking them as ongoing concerns again and not just a bunch of bonds on a balance sheet?